For centuries, Mars has fascinated humanity, a crimson dot in the night sky, glowing with mystery. Named after the Roman god of war, this small, dusty world is our cosmic neighbor, and perhaps, the key to understanding our own planet's past and future. Today, we journey deep into the world of Mars, to uncover the scientific secrets behind the red planet. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun, orbiting at an average distance of about 228 million kilometers. It's roughly half the size of Earth, with a diameter of 6,779 kilometers and a day lasting 24.6 hours, almost the same as ours. But a year on Mars is nearly twice as long, 687 Earth days. Despite its size, Mars has just 38% of Earth's gravity, meaning you'd weigh less than half your Earth weight if you stood on its rusty soil. The surface of Mars is a dusty, desert-like landscape, carved by billions of years of geological activity. Its iconic red color comes from iron oxide, or rust, covering its surface. Mars hosts the largest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons, towering 21.9 kilometers high, nearly 3 times taller than Mount Everest. Nearby, the planet's most dramatic feature, Valles Marineris, is a canyon system stretching over 4,000 kilometers, wide enough to span the entire United States. Ancient riverbeds, dried lake basins, and sedimentary layers hint at a wetter past, when liquid water once shaped its surface. Mars' atmosphere is incredibly thin, just 1% the pressure of Earth's, and made mostly of carbon dioxide. This means that, while winds can reach over 160 kilometers per hour, they lack the density to feel strong. Yet these winds still lift vast clouds of dust into the sky, forming planet-wide dust storms that can last for weeks or even months. The thin atmosphere also means Mars cannot trap heat. Temperatures swing wildly, from a daytime high of 20 degrees Celsius near the equator to a bone-chilling -125 degrees Celsius at the poles. Without a strong magnetic field or thick atmosphere, Mars is constantly bombarded by solar radiation, one of the biggest challenges for future explorers. Water, the foundation of life, once flowed freely across Mars' surface. Evidence of dried river valleys, deltas, and minerals formed in water tells us that billions of years ago, Mars had a warmer, wetter climate. Today, liquid water is rare, but it still exists, locked away as ice beneath the soil and at the poles. Seasonal streaks called recurring slope lineae suggest that salty brines may occasionally flow near the surface. If Mars once had oceans and lakes, could it have also hosted life? That question drives much of our exploration today. Mars has seasons, just like Earth, because its axis is tilted by about 25 degrees. But Martian seasons last twice as long due to its longer orbit. Spring and summer bring mild warming, while winters plunge temperatures to extreme lows. During certain seasons, the polar caps grow dramatically as carbon dioxide freezes out of the atmosphere. These shifting conditions create powerful dust storms, frost formations, and even small, dust devils, mini tornadoes that swirl across the planet's surface. Mars has 2 tiny moons, Phobos and Deimos. They are irregularly shaped, likely captured asteroids from the early solar system. Phobos, the larger of the two, is slowly spiraling toward Mars and is expected to crash into the surface or break apart into a ring in about 50 million years. Though small, these moons could one day serve as staging points for human missions deeper into the solar system. Billions of years ago, Mars had a magnetic field, just like Earth, generated by a molten core. But as the planet cooled, the field faded, leaving its atmosphere vulnerable to solar winds. Without this shield, much of Mars' air was stripped away into space. Today, we see the remnants of that field frozen in patches of magnetized rock, evidence of a once more dynamic planet. Deep beneath the surface, Mars still has a partially molten core, though it's too weak to regenerate its lost magnetosphere. From Mariner and Viking to Curiosity, Perseverance, and the Ingenuity helicopter, Mars has been visited by dozens of robotic explorers. Each mission has expanded our understanding, revealing the planet's geology, searching for signs of ancient life, and testing technologies for future human missions. Today, Perseverance explores an ancient river delta in Jezero crater, collecting samples that will one day return to Earth. Mars is a planet of paradoxes, ancient yet dynamic, hostile yet familiar, barren yet full of potential. It offers a window into the early history of our solar system and a testing ground for humanity's future beyond Earth. As we continue to explore, each discovery brings us closer to answering the ultimate question: could Mars have once harbored life, and could it one day harbor us? The red planet still holds many secrets, and our journey there has only just begun.